This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Yeah, that's a good point. Let's listen. Let's pick up the audio here. I think that was the big DQ finish there. So we had Vader beating Steve Austin via DQ, and it was 8 minutes 13 seconds. Austin gave the ref a stone cold stunner before the match, which we talked about it. The melee. Hart had jumped Austin, and they had a short brawl. Vader, by the way, Jim, who may not have been 100% due to pneumonia, didn't look good, and Austin wasn't good enough to carry the match. This is all according to Meltzer. He gave it 1 star.
Well, my God, we had to take that to the bank.
He had coming off pneumonia. Give me a break. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
The brawl was better than the match itself here, according to Meltzer. But was Austin not good enough, as Dave would say here, or is it just Vader too sick for Steve to really get anything out of Leon?
Well, of course it was. You got a 400-pound guy with pneumonia coming off his pneumonia bed. How smart you got to be to figure that out, for God's sakes. Well, I don't know what's wrong with Leon. He has fucking pneumonia, you idiot. Was also not good enough. That is one of the more ridiculous statements. And I have a lot of respect for Dave.
Yeah.
And I've known him for 30 plus years, probably longer than most people in the business. But man, oh man, come on. It's always a conspiracy we're looking for.
I know. Always got to be some kind of dirt.
Is that me?
Tied to it.
Some dash of that black hat on.
That is you. Let's go. Let's listen.
And Madison Square Garden, we all know that Ahmed Johnson had the match won against the Nation of Domination. We all know that. And you turn your back on Ahmed, you turn your back on all the fans. Don't you think these fans are upset that you turned your back on them?
Just listen to me right now. I don't care what you fans think about it. The Nation of Domination is going to be #1 in the World Wrestling Federation. Now, all the Latin American people is going to be proud of Fabio Vega. I don't care what you think. I don't care what everybody thinks. Nation of Domination is going to rule the World Wrestling Federation.
All right, thank you very much, JR. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this special presentation of Royal Rumble Raw, special 2-hour presentation. Don't go anywhere. We've got 2 title matches up here tonight.
So, real quick here, Vince calls this crowd a capacity crowd. I mentioned 25,000. It's half full, the Sky Dome. Does Vince just have issues with lying about attendance in general, or
here's the other part of that story. It may not have been Sky Dome capacity, but it may have been capacity for how we set it up to sell tickets at the last minute for TV. So there's a lot of ways that could be sliced and evaluated, but I don't. It sounds like we're saying, well, business wasn't very good. There was only 25,000 people there, whatever it was. And it was about a half a house. The half house, that's what it may have been set for. I'm not real sure. I don't remember those particular details. We got Flash Funk and Savio Vega. These 2 guys are a lot more talented than they're given credit for, I can tell you. Flash Funk was very innovative. He was doing shit that the smaller guys do now a lot. He had no problem creating offense off his feet. And then Savio was just one of the best. I say all the time, what's the main thing you want in a wrestler? Reliability. And Charles there, I think his name was Charles Skaggs. He was really athletic, a good guy. He got to us, there's Clarence Mason, who actually was a lawyer, I think. Anyhow, Savio just was a pleasure to be around. His work was solid. He's tough. You couldn't get too much heat for him. He loved it. And he had no fear.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.